You know one thing I like about watching the Country Wayne skits? He always gonna send a message, baby. Whether it's about the Lord or it's about people, relationships, or whatever you got going on, especially when you're down. So I noticed that his message now, baby, is how important it is for a woman to cook for her man. Yeah, that Tamara lost him on that one, baby. She lost him. Because she wouldn't cook, he cooked the vegan food for him. She did everything else. But I guess she wanted to take Cardi B's and Megan Thee Stallion's advice. and so she didn't cook for him. And so he was a little disappointed in that, so he cut her loose, baby, because that was the main thing that caused the separation. It's always been the love language of women to cook for their man. My mama used to tell me the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And sure enough, baby, I found that to be true most of the time. Some of them want the DoorDash and the McDonald's, but the men that I know, they want a home-cooked meal. A hearty meal, baby. Some bacon, some eggs, some grits, some steak and potatoes. They want something to eat. They don't want to hear the pots clanking. They want to hear the food sinking down their stomach. There it is. And so I noticed just today, baby, I was watching a few of them skits because I follow him. He needs to cast me in one of his shows. He really do. But anyway, baby, back to the thought at hand. I saw that Denisha, the Agnes girls, Atlanta. She was cooking, cooking food for the party. And so she was cooking him some vegan mac and cheese. And she cooked Anthony some crab macaroni and cheese. And even though she may have cooked Wayne's first, she still cooked him some. So he was excited about that. He came down to eat, but it wasn't done. So that lets you know, the degree of how it affects a man. It really is, when you start cooking for other men, he pays attention to that, okay? Women, you need to take notice. You need to get back in that kitchen and start cooking. And so Amber, she up in there doing her macaroni and cheese. And Dave came in the kitchen and looked like, oh, Lord, this woman done finally cooked. He was excited. His mouth was watering. And it made him realize how much she needed to get back in the kitchen and start cooking. So she realized, oh, yeah, you take good care of me, but I hadn't been taking care of you. You take care of man through food, baby, and amongst other things.